Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Today is Saturday, April the 26th of the beautiful year 2025, and we are in the final round, in the round 6 of the 2025 PAL das Swiss tournament, and we are closer and closer from determining our top 3 players who will qualify for the 2026 Paldas Cup, which will be our main event. Two matches scheduled for today, Le versus MICHU and Mörkö versus GUNTER. And after yesterday's matches, when there were some players who had some theoretical chances to fight for top 3 spots, unfortunately all of them did not get the chances, and we are currently with 4 players who have a chance to get one of the top 3 spots. As it turns out, Mörkö is already guaranteed no matter what happens. In the other matches, maximum 2 players can overtake Mörkö, even if Mörkö loses. So, um, oh no, sorry, I didn't think about one scenario. There is still one scenario. Mörkö can be. Hello, Micho, welcome. Uh, wait. I was analyzing it before today's stream, but I think I might be wrong. If Gunter wins versus Mörkö for 3 points, then Gunter has 15. And if AV Geek wins for 2 points against Tugi in a decider, we will have then 3 players with 14 points. And as you can see, Tugi and AV Geek have a better tiebreaker than Mörkö currently. So Mörkö is not yet guaranteed. And hello Le, welcome in the chat. Yeah, so my bad guys. We are not guaranteed. Neither of the top 4 players is guaranteed a spot. So therefore, the match between Mörkö and Gunter, which will happen today, will be also a very, very important match for the standings. The players who are currently at 9 points, if one of them, for example, MICHU or Le, can win this match, as you can see, the tiebreaker score is worse than the one from AV Geek. So it would be impossible for the players to overtake, and Gunter has all the destiny in his hands. So Mörkö, Tugi, AV Geek and Gunter, there's 4 players who are still in the race. And after today's match between Mörkö and Gunter, we will know for sure that one of those players will be then in the top 3. Le and MICHU still have a chance to get one of the top 5 spots, which are paid spots in this tournament. So something to fight for, of course, also something to fight in terms of glory and morale and so on. So before we start our match, let's take a look at our player profiles and how the players did so far in the tournament. Le with an ELO rating of 1721, MICHU 1571, so this is 150 ELO points difference in favor of Le, so this is about 70 to 30% in terms of ELO odds for Le to win this match. Comp PB, pretty even, 645 Le, 648 MICHU, both players with 9 points, so both players won 3 out of their 5 matches. And as you can see, both players tend to get some early top outs, as you can see on their losing scores and lines. But I hope both are well prepared, and I hope, Micho, you've eaten before today's match, that you were able to plan your day in a way that you are not hungry. Le with the highest score in this tournament with 1621, 621, MICHU 551. There are the highest score so far. Can they improve them? We'll see. Le had a very good match against Weisbrot in round 5, the match where Weisbrod got this new record of the highest losing score over highest average losing score of over 550k. That was slightly better, around 1 Tetris per game, sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less, but around 1 Tetris per game. And yeah, this was enough for Le to win. Very high level match. Can Le continue with this performance today? We will see. We'll see. What are the rules for our tournament? We play level 18 starts only, no line cap, SPS, controller and hand command the mandatory things. We play best of 9, 3, 2, 1 or 0 points for the standings, depending if there is a decider or not. And as mentioned, top 3 players advance to the top 16 of 2026 Paldas Cup. There are various ways to get a place in this top 16. We have 3 major events. Paldas Swiss, Paldas Classic and Paldas League. For Paldas Swiss, only 4 players are in the race: Mörkö, Tugi, Geek and GUNTER. But players who are not qualifying this time will get more chances later this year, either via the major events or the PDM tournaments. We are currently in the registration process for the My event. If you haven't joined our Discord server yet, here's the link. You can join and you can register for the tournament. Yeah, so 9 players go via the major events, 3 players who have not qualified via the majors will get a spot via PDM standings, and the 4 other spots go to the highest ELO rated players. This is how we'll determine our top 16 for the tournament. The Paldas Cup will be a 32 player tournament. So the other 16 players will be decided by the preliminary rounds, which will happen in January of 2026. The main event, the tournament, the main bracket starts in February. Yeah, so I think the most important things have been said, and let's take a look if our players are live. MICHU is warming up, and MICHU today with towel struts. I will show you both players in a second. And here we have them. MICHU with the towel struts, and MICHU no Żurek, no Weisbrod, no anything. What's going on? Maybe MICHU has eaten everything and there is nothing left. Who knows? And Le also warming up on level 19 on a seed. Is Le trying to memorize a specific seed, 804D1D. If this 804D1D, if this seed appears for any reason, I will reroll because Le is training something different. Why is he playing every game different seed? What's going on? No idea. But okay, guys, here is your seed for game number 1. It's in the chat. It's 60A0A8, 60A0A8. Guys, can you hear me? Hello? 23680. Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello? Oh, my bad. Sorry, something was muted. I had some technical issues. I don't know what's going on. Sorry for that. How long couldn't you hear me? Or was it a long time? Whole game. Oh, that's my bad. Sorry for that. I would like to apologize for that, but I don't know what happened. Maybe I pressed something, I don't know. But yeah, you can hear me, that's the most important thing. And yeah, the players are ready. So game number 2 starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Let me refresh la. Okay, the American player is here as well. Yeah, so we are in game number 2. And yeah, we have, for example, Purek in the chat. So Purek, should I not be heard for like a longer time, please, yeah, let me know in the chat. I hope I've kind of solved this problem, but should something bad happen, please let me know. I mean, it looks like we have a pretty bad internet on less end right now. Okay, but he's back. Oh, this is a big slideshow for La. Okay, we'll play this game out and then we will ask La to check if there's anything he can do to make our viewing experience a little bit more comfortable. But yeah, as for this game, La, please play this game out. Maybe it will fix during the game. 79 for La, 81 for MICHU. Okay, it looks like it's better on less end, so yeah, let's hope it was like only a temporary issue. So 154 for the American player, 175 for MICHU. And now La needs to skim few lines, but it should be fine. And yeah, MICHU is kind of having a good game with 245 after 62 lines, La with 204 after 59. MICHU some kind of indecisiveness, but yeah, it works pretty well. La is now in a situation, a little bit of a situation, but gets a long bar, this helps, and La reopens the well, gets a long bar for a Tetris, 300,000 for La, 344 for MICHU, so MICHU 2 Tetrises ahead. Right now, we still have like over 40 lines to go for the transition to level 19 speeds. MICHU 414, so this is a good game for MICHU. 550 was MICHU's highest score in this tournament so far. Oh, okay, MICHU gets the long bar, this helps. Oh, what is MICHU doing? 490 for MICHU, 446 for Le. Oh, and overshift of the OPs. And this is getting out of control for MICHU. Okay, the L went to the left, and something to the left MICHU needs. An L would be perfect piece, but there is no L, and MICHU tops out 495. So 496 Le is your target. 496. Yeah, this one Tetris should do it. But yeah, Le gets the long bar, gets a Tetris. Of course, Le, if you want, you can play this game out. You're in transition, so yeah, feel free to play this game out. And let's see what will be your final score of this game. Oh, Le, it looks like Le is probably topping out. Yeah, 142 lines with 556.60. A decent score for the American player in this game. Okay, I will refresh Le because before we start, no, I won't start the game. Le, it looks like your internet connection isn't stable. Can you please check it because it's looking kind of ugly right now. I won't start the game. You have time to check it. Are you dropping frames or something? Because sometimes we get those slideshows there. I'm dropping huge frames. Okay. Yeah, I think we can wait a few minutes if you wanna go offline for a moment and check something. I think it's totally fine. So yeah, those few minutes we can wait. Maybe you can do some magic and repair it because now it's looking pretty unwatchable, so to speak. Yeah, so you can, MICHU, take a break and let's try to check if you can, if you can fix this anyhow. Yeah, please feel free to do so. We'll wait for you until you're back, and yeah, then we will continue your match. Of course, you will get a new seat, and then we can have it. So yeah, let's take a look at match stats so far after 2 games. Le is leading 2-0 with a 550 highest score. MICHU with 495. Yeah, so dear viewers, if you are here, then yeah, you can get some refreshments and come back in a few minutes. Okay, guys, I'm back. And I see Le is typing something in the chat. Oh, it's not looking good. Let me see how it's looking on like our end. What about your internet connection? Are you getting like any issues with your internet connection or not? And MICHU is not there as well, so you still need to wait. Okay, your PC, okay. Yes, should it not be like possible to fix it? We can of course yeah, finish your match on the other day if it's not possible for you right now. Oh, MICHU is back. MICHU, unfortunately, it's not looking good for Le. His computer is lagging, so after restart, so I don't know if we can get this match going. Yeah, we might need to reschedule. We are like 2-0. Yeah, but the question is if Le is able to fix the issue in the next days. Do you have like a reliable laptop? If yes, then yeah, let's try it. What else can we do? And of course, if you have to consider rescheduling, are you like available in the next days so we can find a good day for you, just in case? Yeah, while waiting for Le to give us some updates, you can enjoy watching MICHU warming up on level 19. MICHU, it looks like you will also need to adjust your camera for the match. But yeah, until we don't get any updates from the any changes, no changes are necessary, so okay, let's says I switched. Okay, let me see if I have you. That still looks good enough. Like, can you play a game or two and on 19 so I can see how it's going? Yeah, the pieces are moving. Yeah, I have an impression that it's kind of good. You're not dropping any frames there, right? It looks promising. I hope I'm not jinxing it. Okay, so it looks pretty good. Yeah, as we went offline, then the new seat is required for game number 3. So I'll give you the new pieces 4B921B, 4B921B. There is no 8s, there are 2 Bs in the seat. Okay, and MICHU is ready. And Le is ready as well. Yeah, so game number 3 of this match starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. DJ. Yeah, the pieces are okay, so yeah. We are back in this match, game number 3 between Le and MICHU. Le is leading 2-0 after 2 games. $53,000 for Le, 54 for MICHU. So pretty similar start, but now Le needs to deal with the board, but he gets some good pieces, reopens the well, and gets a Tetris. 87 for Le, 103 for MICHU. And chip viewers, we don't need this, so bye-bye. And we are back in the match. 135 for Le, 151 for MICHU. And we are in game number 3 of this match. Now Le is with a kind of a weird situation, but does some nice burns. And a Tetris for Le, 210, 222 for MICHU. And MICHU gets a long bar for a Tetris, 247 for the Polish player. $278 for MICHU, 260 for Le. So MICHU, maintaining slight advantage in this game. Yeah, MICHU is also 4 lines behind compared to Le, so this advantage might be even bigger. Yeah, it's around 40k at the same line count, so about 2 Tetrises is the lead for the Polish player, the Polish raccoon. Oh, and Le's board is climbing and hangs the long bar, and this will be a GG for Le. Le tops out at 286, 140, and MICHU takes this game. It's 2-1. 95 lines, 394, 060. Final score for MICHU in this game. These seats, are not friendly today, that's for sure. And both players are ready for game number 4 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Okay, so we have 70k for Le, 68 for MICHU. Early rounds. Okay, so now MICHU actually with about 1 Tetris lead. One 123 now for Le, MICHU with 163. Yeah, but Le's board is not in the best shape. American player needs to bring it down. Gets a long bar, this helps a lot. And another Tetris for Le, 153, MICHU with 194. MICHU surpasses 200k with 222. Le is at 183. So around 2 Tetrises lead for MICHU right now. But Le has a nice, how do you say it, efficient part of the game. Goes for many Tetrises in a row. Now needs to skim a few lines. MICHU with 273, Le with 255. Oh, and now MICHU's board is climbing. MICHU is in a difficult situation right now. Needs to get something to the right, gets it. Okay, but this tower in the middle, this might be difficult to deal with. Oh, something to the right, okay. No, this is so tough for MICHU, and this hang of the ZPs. And this is it. MICHU tops out at 283, 480. So Le is good for game number 4, and Le leads 3 to 1. Le, you are good. You are leading 3 to 1, 399, 760. Final score for the American player in this game. And both players are ready. So game number 5 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. $6,000 for both for a moment. MICHU got another Tetris. Le needs to clean the board. Now MICHU needs to deal with a small situation. Le is also kind of high. I would like to see long bar. Oh, had to close the well. Now needs to, okay, get some pieces. Okay, and okay, opens the well. One more long bar needed for land. Le gets it. So Le is out of the problems. MICHU is now, oh, MICHU is now very high. MICHU is now very high, and MICHU needs a miracle to survive it. MICHU needs a miracle to survive it. And yeah, 154 is the score we count for Le. Le, your camera is gone. 154 at 45 lines was the score we can officially take at 45 lines. Yeah, this was the score. Oh, camera is back. But at 154, your camera was gone for a second. So can you please check it, because we didn't see you. We didn't see your camera for a few lines. So therefore 154 goes as an official score, but it was enough for you to win this game. So you are leading 4 to 1. MICHU topped out at 106. So it looks like some technical issues on Le's end are endless today. Let's put it in this way. And yeah, Like, is there anything wrong happening on your laptop or? Okay, so try to not move your USB connection and it should be good. Yeah, okay. So it's 7E, right? As soon as you're ready, we can start. Game number 6 leads 4-1, so Le is guaranteed at least 1 point for the standings. MICHU needs to win 3 games in a row to force a decider. And both players are ready. Game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And the camera is gone once again in a very early stage. If it doesn't show up in the next few seconds, we will need to redo this game. It's back, okay. So 53 for Le, 49 for MICHU. Le, what's going on? Why have it topped out? Le, what's going on? 124, 640. 29 nice. My stream wasn't loading. Hello Gunter, welcome in the chat. What do you mean your stream wasn't loading? We've seen you for... MICHU, it looks like Le had some technical issues. Yeah, you can call it as a one game if you want, or we can redo. It's your decision. Looks like Ella experienced some technical issues. So MICHU, feel free to decide if you wanna take this game, you win this game. If you wanna redo, it's your decision. There were some technical issues for Le. 124, 640 is the top out score. So you want to win fair, okay? So yeah, so we ignore this game, and then yeah, feel free to increment the seat, and I hope you, yeah, you are run out of bad luck today, and I hope you can continue the match without any further technical issues. Okay, so Le is ready. Michu is ready. So game number 6, take number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, this match kind of reminds me of the good old times like 2019, 2020. Those City P tournaments and so on. Tons of technical issues. No one knew what's going on and so on. Yeah, good old times. Yeah, but what would be a Tetris stream without technical issues, right? 45 for Michu, 26 for Le. And yeah, we are in game number 2. Ole is building a finish tower. A proper finish towers, a Finnish specialist of building the blocks. Should start the match in about 30 minutes. Oh, Le is very high. Le is very high, and I'm afraid this might be a disaster for Le, and it is. Le tops out at 124.5, 400. So Michu, you've won this game in a fair manner. It's 4-2. 195, 700 for Michu. Yeah. So you wanted it fair, Michu. So you won it fair. It's 4-2. Last still with match points. Yeah, but Michu was able to win a game. I hope I wasn't distracted that much by those technical issues. But yeah, he still can win this game for 3 points. But Michu wants to win 2 games in a row. What will happen in game number 7? Let's find out. Game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. $47,000 for Lab, 31 for Michu. And Le has built a pretty high S-piece tower on the right side. It shouldn't be that bad in the long term. Yeah, Le was able to burn it down, and Le with 82,000. Michu currently with 45. Michu still getting out of his situation, but got a long bar, got a Tetris, 72 for Michu, 105 for Le. Le with another Tetris, 128. So Le is enjoying about 56k lead right now. When Michu creates a long bar dependency in column 3, but gets it and gets a Tetris. 141 for Michu, 173 for Le. And Le with a central Tetris 221, MICHU 167. To 237 MICHU, 291 Le, so Le is, yeah, running away with the score. Le is like filling the middle of the board, and Le, and his camera is once again off. Yeah, that is back, that's good. So 362 for Le, 310 for MICHU. Oh, and was it some like indecisiveness on MICHU's end? Oh, and now it's okay. It was looking scary for a moment for MICHU. And a Tetris for MICHU, 359, Le with 453, so Le almost 100k ahead. So it looks like MICHU will need a lot of 19 play. Oh, but Le's board is climbing, but gets a long board for Tetris, 521, MICHU 428. We are approaching transition about 15 lines. And a Tetris for MICHU, 455 left, 527. That opens the well, gets a long board for a Tetris, 551. So this is the highest score of Le in this match. MICHU with 479, both players will transition very, very soon. Le with a vid setup and gets another long board for a Tetris, 598, so Le can have a 600k score if he gets a long bar. Oh no, and hangs the long bar, there's no 600k, 598, so MICHU 599 is your target, 599 is your target to win this game, 599. MICHU needs 599 to win this game. It's on level 20. And MICHU can't do anything more. MICHU tops out at 520, 500. And this is it. MICHU can't complete the chase down. Le takes the game and a match. Le wins 5-2. Le is the winner of this round 6 match. Congratulations, Le. And yeah, thank you very much both players for participating in this tournament. 6 rounds of action. Yeah, I hope you are not you know, tired of paldastetris. There is my tournament going on. MICHU already registered, but Le not yet. So Le, if you want to play more paldas, we go back to our PDM tournaments for May and June. So if you wanna register, feel free to do so. 4 days left. Yeah. And these are our match stats. Le with 598, the highest score from last game. MICHU 520, also from the last game. Yeah, both players still struggle with those early top outs, as you can see on their match stats. But yeah, in the end, Le was the one who won 5-2. Le takes all 3 points, and yeah, let me put it in this. Let me report the match, and I'll show you the updated standings. Le against MICHU 5-2. And then, guys, we will have our second match of the day. The match after after this match, we will know the name of the player who will be guaranteed to qualify for the 2026 Paldas Cup, and even we may know the name of the winner of this tournament. Gunter, I wanted to say that yeah, I'm taking my first week off. I'm going to Finland. If there will be, of course, necessary. Oh, and Aki is in the chat. Hello, Aki. Aki, there will be Mörkö versus Gunter match. Maybe you wanna join in comms if you want to. So I would like not to have any matches played until May the 7th. If you are fully available after May 14th, we still have like 15-16 days to play your matches if you go deep. So I see no problem at all from my end. Okay, if you don't want to join, it's no problem. You can enjoy your time with a friend. I can do it on my own, don't worry. Okay, so here is the updated standings. Le with 12 points currently 5th in the standings. From the players with 12 points, AV Geek and Gunter have a higher tiebreaker score. So yeah, Le is provisionally in the money. Yes, Gunter, it's totally fine if I know it in advance. Then yeah, I know it's better to tell this than like I wait 2 weeks for a player to respond and I know what's going on. If I know that you are not available, then it's okay. I know that you are a kind of a player who communicates well and there is no issue at all. So yeah, so. Yeah, that's no problem at all. Okay, guys, I need to set up the second match of the day. Yeah, so we will start in a few minutes. So if you need any refreshments or something, feel free to take some. And yeah, after the short break, I will explain the scenarios. Yeah, when both Mörkö or Gunter can qualify for the top 3. There are only 4 players left in the race for one of the top 3 spots, Mörkö, Tugi, Avig and Gunter, and I will explain how it all works after the short break. Okay guys, so we are back for the second match of the day, till the match between Mörkö and Gunther. Both players in contention for one of the top 3 spots. And yeah, after this match, we'll know one of them will be guaranteed for sure. After this match is finished, I will tell you about the scenarios when I show you the standings once again. But let's take a look at player profiles first. Mörkö with nil rating of 1983, Gunther with 1640. So yeah, quite of a big gap. Also a big gap in Comp PB. 88 to 12% said the ELO odds. That Mörkö should be the favorite to win this match. Mörkö with the highest score of the tournament so far with 777. Gunther as a player who is in the hunt for one of the top 4 spots, 512. Yeah, maybe not the highest score, but as you can see, both Mörkö and Gunther maybe not like consistently getting transitions in the losing games, but doing decently enough, getting over 100 lines, which is nice. And Helvetin Kussitoista in the chat. Hello, welcome. Yeah, so Mörkö should be a big favorite, but you know, it's not over until it's over. Sometimes Mörkö also has worse days and can choke. So let's come back to the brackets. We have some scenarios where Mörkö is qualified. All Mörkö needs today is to win 4 games. 4 games and getting 1 point, and then Gunther is out of contention. Mörkö is safe no matter what happens in the match between Tugi and AV-Geek. If Mörkö wins for 2 points, Mörkö might win the tournament, but as you can see, there is a very close tiebreaker score between Mörkö and Tugi. It will be also important how the opponents of Mörkö and Tugi do in the last round. For example, if Tugi wins for 3 points, gets 16, Mörkö for 2, 16. Yeah, one of them will win the tournament based on the tiebreaker scores. So this might be enough for Mörkö to win the tournament, but doesn't have to be. If Mörkö wins for 3 points today, no matter what happens in the match between Tugi and AV-Geek, Mörkö is the tournament winner. As for Gunther, 3-point win. Gunther is safe because Gunther overtakes Mörkö with 15 points, and no matter what happens in the match between Tugi and AV-Geek, Gunther has a secure spot in top 3. If Gunther wins for 2 points, Gunther has then 14, Mörkö 15, so Gunther doesn't overtake Mörkö. And if AV-Geek wins against Tugi for 2 points and Tugi gets 1, we have players with 3 players with 14 points. As you can see, Gunther's tiebreak score is lower than Tugi's and AV-Geek. This doesn't have to be enough, but if, for example, AV-Geek wins for 3 points and Tugi gets no points, then Gunther can qualify. All Gunther needs to do to stay alive is to get 4 games from Mörkö today. This will guarantee Gunther at least 1 point, and then Gunther has to keep his fingers crossed for Tugi to win for 3 points against AV-Geek. So the main goal for both players is to win 4 games, and the 4 games mean Mörkö is in top 3. That's no problem. Gunther stays alive. And yeah, I hope I have explained it in a way that you can understand it. Kind of a complicated thing for the Swiss tournament when also the results of your opponents are taken into consideration. But first thing first, you need to do your job and then wait for the opponent results. Yeah, so quick reminder about the rules for the tournament. We played level 18 stars only, no line cap, SPS controller and handcam under mandatory things, and we played best of 9, so the first to win 5 games wins the entire match. 3-2, 1, 0 points accordingly if we have a decider or not. And yeah, all was set. Top 3 advanced to top 16 of 2026 Paldas Cup. Both players in a strong contention, very important match. So, let's see if our players are live. And it looks like they are live, they're warming up. Okay, so we have our players, Mörkö on the left, Gunter on the right. And Aki, Aki is saying to Gunter, shut your brain, shut off your brain. Oh, Aki is not nice, Aki being an asshole as always. Yeah, so let me roll you the seat for game number 1. Yeah, the seed for game number 1 is 81D034. 81D034 is the seed for game number 1 for Mörkö and Gunter. Yeah, you won the Game Boy tournament as you were in Poland during the Polish Championship in 2023. So I saw you playing some quals today, right? France quals. Yeah, so why not? Why not? Oh, and Mörkö, a pretty nice warm-up game with 994, 400, 80 lines. Well done, Mörkö. Yeah, Gunter is fine with increment. I think Mörkö can be fine as well. The seed for game number 1 is 81D034. Oh, 922 average of 2. Yeah, well done, Gunter. Nice. Now 922 in this match and you will be more than happy. Right? Guys, wait a moment, I lost something. There it is. And Mörkö and Gunter saying good luck, have fun to each other. And Mörkö ready, Gunter with hover tree. Bad luck and suffer, says Aki. Aki always being the nicest person in the chat. Okay, so game number 1 starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Dominance established in warm-ups, says Helvetin Kussidoista. Yeah, Helvetin Kussidoista, I will be there in your country in a few days. I hope you won't be busy. Hope you will find some time. And Aki could go and visit you. And of course, Mörkö, I will also invite you, so be ready for that. 26,000 for Mörkö, 47 for Gunter. Mörkö, you need to teach me how to play Fortnite, you know. You need to show me some, you know, some of your tricks, and maybe I can then come back as a stronger Fortnite player. 79 for Mörkö, 115 for Gunter. So Gunter, no chill. Gunter tries to build a lead over Mörkö already in game number 1. Pussy triples, yeah. Pussy triples is something Aki prefers to do when he plays Tetris. are Aki's favorite moves. 121 for Mörkö, 173 for GUNTER. Yeah, so GUNTER on a very good pace. It looks like playing with a brain turned off. It's a good way to play Tetris for GUNTER. And another Tetris. So GUNTER 273, Mörkö 220. So 53k ahead is the French scammer. Mörkö gets a Tetris. GUNTER needs to skim few lines. And a Tetris for Mörkö 264. GUNTER 1k away from 300k now. 300k for GUNTER. And GUNTER is Tetris ready and gets a long bar. 325 GUNTER, 2892 Mörkö. Another Tetris for GUNTER. Now GUNTER needs to deal with this one hole in the stack. Mörkö has a clean board. And now GUNTER gets a Tetris one off the ground. 381, Mörkö 361. So Mörkö is catching up. Very efficient second part of this game for Mörkö, and GUNTER decides to go for column for this dirty center well Tetris, but then decided not to go for it. 406 for Mörkö, 391 for GUNTER, so Mörkö actually in the lead. So very efficient play by Mörkö. Now GUNTER with a very inefficient column 2, but gets a long bar, gets a Tetris. GUNTER stays with this column 2 setup. Mörkö is with some fancy builds. Needed to clean to close a well for a moment. 439 for GUNTER, 459 for Mörkö. GUNTER with column 3 gets a long bar, gets a Tetris. 463 Mörkö, 484. Mörkö will transition in the next 2 lines. GUNTER in the next 5, so GUNTER can get 2 more Tetrises before transition, and Mörkö will transition in the next burnt line, and Mörkö transition with 509. GUNTER can also transition with over 500k, not anymore. There won't be a Tetris for GUNTER, so GUNTER will better prepare for some level 19 play. GUNTER transitioned with 489, and GUNTER's board immediately is in a lot of danger, and I'm afraid GUNTER can't do anything more to survive it. GUNTER can't even spin the bar. 497.60 is the top out score for the French player. Mörkö is good for game number 1. GG's. Yeah, it was a very exciting game until transition. Mörkö was behind for the first half of the game. There was able to overtake GUNTER, and yeah, Mörkö is now doing Mörkö things on level 19, and Fake Morkos in the chat as well. Hello, welcome. Yeah, so let's see what Mörkö can do on level 19 today. As always, level 19 Malans are strongly encouraged. Unless, for example, GUNTER has some time pressure, then please let us know. But if not, then of course level 19 Malans. That's good. Let's get him tired. Yeah. Yeah, this is part of the strat, you know. No time pressure, that's good. Okay, Mörkö's board is climbing, and Mörkö can't do anything more. Mörkö tops out at 584, 540, 584, 540, 1-0, and Aki saying something about Yvaskila, that's all I understand. Otko enskun alusa. Oh my god, it's so difficult, this language. Okay, Gunther with hover 3, Mörkö ready, so game number 2 starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. It was very good. Oh, but I don't know what it means. Have you asked Helvetin Kusidoista if he wants to come to Jyväskylä or? The start of him. Okay. Thank you, Marco, translating. $92 for Mörkö, $74 for Gunther. Monday to Wednesday. Okay, so Aki, we know the plan. Oh, and Gunther is building a Finnish tower. So many S's in this. What's going on? No! That was unbelievable. So many of those S's and Z's. Gunther couldn't handle them. He has to build those Finnish towers, and yeah, this was a disaster for Gunther. Mörkö is safe. Mörkö leads 2-0. Yeah, sometimes those pieces can be tough to handle, and unfortunately for Gunther, it was too much. And the players are ready for game number 3 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Need to be finished to do Finnish towers, not for the French, Sasaki. Yeah, but it's kind of, yeah, you know, kind of interesting that the Finnish players tend to survive those Finnish towers more often than non-Finnish players. Oh, and guys, just let me remind you, we have a MICHU, a prize pool for this tournament. We are currently at $165. So the top 5 players of this tournament will get a share of this prize pool. And both Mörkö and Gunther are guaranteed a top 5 spots, so they won't go home empty-handed. If you wanna make them earn more, then feel free. Click on the link and donate some US dollars. Players will appreciate it. And both players, Mörkö and Gunther, in a mid-stack situation. Mörkö is open finally. Oh, and what's going on on Gunther's board? This is looking very dangerous. Gunther can still survive it. It's still possible. It's not easy, but it's possible. Oh, but now this is not good for Gunther. I'm afraid this will be another top out for the French player. 41 lines And a score of 33,820 points is not enough. And Mörkö is good. Mörkö leads 3-0. So yeah, it looks like GUNTER is making MICHU's mistake from last round with coming tired to play the match. 144, 780. It's unfortunate, GUNTER, but yeah, if it wasn't possible for you to schedule it in another way, we have to accept as it is, and the players are ready for game number 4. The game number 4 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Doesn't matter that much. GUNTER, come on, fight for your 4 games and stay in the race. Yes, we have 22,800 for GUNTER. Perfect pace so far. Mörkö already with a one line scheme. Mörkö with 104, GUNTER with 96. So the players not far away from each other so far. And GUNTER with column 8 setup, gets a long bar, gets a tetris. 190 for GUNTER, 154 for Mörkö, so GUNTER is ahead. Oh, and a misshift of the O piece for GUNTER, but it shouldn't be anything bad. Slows him down for a few lines, but it shouldn't be, yeah, anything bad. 197 for GUNTER, 200k for Mörkö. Mörkö with another Tetris, 223, so Mörkö around 1 Tetris ahead. And a nice center well Tetris for GUNTER, 231. Mörkö meanwhile with 292. And a nice center well for the Finnish player, 315 Mörkö, 232 for GUNTER. When Mörkö's board is climbing, he needs to burn some lines, gets the L for the triple, block the L, but yeah, can manage the board. 351 for Mörkö, 306 for GUNTER. No, but now, yeah, Mörkö, okay, should be fine. This is looking pretty nice. Yeah, pussy triple for Mörkö it was, but it was probably the only solution for this board, you know, elevating kussi-doista. 358 for Mörkö, 364 now GUNTER with 360. So GUNTER was able to reduce the deficit. Mörkö gets a long bar, gets a Tetris with 389, and GUNTER with the next long bar gets 383. So GUNTER is like 6k ahead, 6k behind, sorry. But GUNTER's board is in a better shape right now. And Classic Tetris League is raiding with a party of 69. Hello, welcome Classic Tetris League, welcome here in the stream. We are currently in game number 4 between MÖRKÖ and GUNTER in the round 6 of the 2025 PAL das Swiss. They are fighting for one of the top 3 spots of this event, and yeah, and MÖRKÖ can secure the win in the whole tournament if he can win without a decider today. 465 for MÖRKÖ, 459 for GUNTER, 488 for MÖRKÖ. GUNTER is not Tetris ready, but stays in this very inefficient column 9. And this is not looking good for GUNTER. MÖRKÖ with 515, GUNTER with 468. GUNTER gets a long bar for a Tetris 492, and we are in level 19 speeds. Can GUNTER access the left side of his board? Yeah, that was nice. And oh, now it's kind of difficult for GUNTER, but still, yeah, some hopes. No, there is nothing GUNTER can do. GUNTER tops out at 140 lines with a score of 497, 700, and MÖRKÖ wins the game, leads 4-0, which means that MÖRKÖ secured this 1 point needed. MÖRKÖ is officially qualified for the 2026 PAL das Cup. MÖRKÖ can still win the tournament by winning the match, and yeah, but MÖRKÖ is officially there. GUNTER still has some outside chances to get one of the top 3 spots. And hello Jakob, welcome, nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. And yeah, MÖRKÖ going for the first 600k. GUNTER, why are you writing about yourself in third person? $612, meanwhile for MÖRKÖ over 200 lines. And let's see how far MÖRKÖ can go in this game. Level 27 for the Finnish player. Again, MÖRKÖ with 652 over 230 lines. So MÖRKÖ doing MÖRKÖ things post-transition. And MÖRKÖ is Tetris ready and gets a long bar, gets a Tetris 693 for MÖRKÖ. So MÖRKÖ not far away from another 700k of this tournament. And there it is, 700 for MÖRKÖ. 777 was the highest score of MÖRKÖ so far. Yeah, double kill screen. Yeah, PAL 19 seems slow can relate to that. 740 for Mörkö it is, level 32. Oh no, this is looking bad for Mörkö. Is there anything he can do to survive it? Can Mörkö do some Mörkö magic? Is it possible to get out of it? This is looking very bad. Unfortunately, Mörkö can't do anything more, but 280 lines with 761, 220. Very, very impressive game by Mörkö. 761. That's a good score. 280 for Mörkö and 761. 280 lines. So another good game. But Mörkö had longer game, at least one longer game in this tournament so far. It was 303 lines against Tule and 276 lines against Tugi. So this is a second longest game for Mörkö in this tournament. Yeah, and the players seem to be ready for game number 5. It starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And Helvetin Kusidaista with Poet Struts with 0 between 1 and Tetris. That's nice timing. Oh, only white pieces to begin? And Mörkö gets a white Tetris! Oh my god! Rocco Ricci would be happy. White Tetris for Mörkö. Racist game. Yeah. Kind of. Can someone clip it? This white Tetris, please. This is kind of a very rare thing. But we have the seed, C5D034, C5D034. If you wanna get your own white Tetris, you know what seed you need. Okay, so both players with some struggles. Righteous Marcuses, yeah. Okay, thank you very much, Jakob. Jakob, if you wanna put this in the notable moments in the server, would be also cool. And hello Hepta, welcome in the chat. 109 for Mörkö, 107 for GUNTER, so we are pretty close to each other. Race trees. Yeah. And Aki says I only get rage trees. Okay. And thank you very much, Jakob, for posting the clip in the server. Really appreciate it. 209 Mörkö, 181 for GUNTER. To 60 for Mörkö, and Mörkö with some pushdown points as well. It's rare to see. So a very rare game with a white Tetris to start and some pushdown points for Mörkö. What's going on? The world is changing, guys. 287 for GUNTER. And Weisbrot also in the chat. Hello Weisbrot, welcome. $449 for GUNTER, $363 for MÖRKÖS. I think like the Twitch censorship is like kind of overacting, you know. $490 for MÖRKÖS, $409 for GUNTER. Yeah, so MÖRKÖS with a comfortable lead, and we are approaching transition pretty soon. Yeah, so GUNTER, you need a lot of 19 play. $541 for MÖRKÖS. MÖRKÖS is 543. GUNTER has 2 more Tetrises possible. MÖRKÖS is at 549, 549. Right now, GUNTER is transitioning with the next long bar, and here it is, 484 for GUNTER, and MÖRKÖS is not going to survive it any longer. So GUNTER, you have a theoretical chase down of 553. 553 is the chase down for GUNTER. 552 is the score. 837 for MÖRKÖS, and 489. 340 is the final score for GUNTER. Yeah, pretty consistent match for the for French player, but it was not enough. MÖRKÖS takes a game match, and MÖRKÖS is the 2025 PAL das Swiss champion. Congratulations, MÖRKÖS. You not only won the match, you won the whole tournament. The results of the other matches are not important. You are the winner. Congratulations. And thank you for both players, MÖRKÖS and GUNTER, for participating in this event. I hope you had fun. And yeah. MÖRKÖS, it might be if Tugi wins against AV Geek for 3 points, it might be that this decider between Tugi and MÖRKÖS in their match was the game which decided the whole tournament. This might be it. Yeah, so MÖRKÖS is your tournament winner and the 2025 PAL das Swiss champion. MÖRKÖS, yeah, you're good with your qualification for the 2026 PAL das Cup, so no more major events for you, but if you want to play in PDMs, you can still do it. Yeah, I'll show you the standing, GUNTER, in a second, but first let's take a look at the match statistics to make it like official. 761 for MÖRKÖS, 497 for GUNTER, highest scores, and yeah, GUNTER had those 2 early top outs, but oh, and $50 contribution to the prize pool, and we have over $200 right now. It's 215. I have a feeling who has done and the contribution, but let me confirm it. Yeah, Jakob, thank you very much for the contribution. We are currently at $215. Yeah, so this is it, and now let's make it official with the standings so the players know what's going on, and of course the viewers, and all should be clear. Yeah, so. And this is these are the standings. So Mörkö with 17 points is, as mentioned, our tournament champion and the winner and the first player who qualified for the 2025 PAL Das Swiss. And as you can see, Tugi and AV Geek are on spots and on spots 2 and 3 and can't be overtaken by anyone who have enough high scores. So guys, we are now sure the top 3 players who are qualified via the PAL Das Swiss event are Mörkö, Tugi and AV Geek. The result of the match between Tugi and AV Geek doesn't matter. All players are qualified. The players who have not played their matches, for example Rurczak and Duzika, they can't overtake AV Geek anymore, no matter what happened. So, we have all known. We have all known. So, if you have a few more seconds, I can show you something. How the qualifying spots for the 2026 Paldas Cup will look like, and of course we can have a swap on places 2 and 3 if AV Geek wins the match. Game difference is not the first tiebreaker. The first tiebreaker is Buchholz cut 1, and AV Geek is currently at 61, GUNTER is at 55. So if AV Geek loses the match, then yeah, the tiebreak score will be even bigger. So no way AV Geek can be overtaken by GUNTER. This is not possible. Let me do it this way. Yeah, so the first tiebreaker is this column B-1. This is this Buchholz cut 1 score. This is the sum of your opponent's score without counting the opponents with the lowest score. And yeah, if you lose your match, then this tiebreaker increases because how do I say it in English? Because your opponent against who you played gets more points. Yeah. So yeah, give me a second because I need to check something. So Sam, Shuichi and Rurczak would qualify via PDM. Okay, so this is a very provisional thing, but it would look like this. Why it doesn't? Oh, okay, here we have it. So we have Mörkö, Tugi and AV Geek qualifying via PAL Das Swiss. Mörkö with 17 points, Tugi 13, AV Geek with 12, but we can have a swap if AV Geek wins the match, but this doesn't matter. Then we have some Shuichi and Rurczak players who could qualify. Oh guys, I still need to update the ELO rating for GUNTER after this match, 1635, and for Mörkö 1988. This shouldn't change that much, but yeah, let's make it in a proper way. Yes, so it looks, it should look like this, yeah. So, Mörkö, Tugi and AV Geek are players officially qualified via PAL Das Swiss. The players who have not qualified via PAL Das Swiss with the highest scores in PDM standings are currently Sam, Shuichi and Rurchak. And the players with the highest ELO rating who are not qualified via Swiss and provisionally via PDM are Le, Yanni, Jelena and Gunter. These are the standings, but we have still Dujika with only four matches played, and Dujika can theoretically overtake Gunter after playing the fifth match. So the match between Dujika and Rurchak might be decisive. But yeah, there are still very provisional things. The next PDM tournament is happening in May, so we can might explaining B-1 a few words. I think I have done it. Boholskat 1, so the sum of your opponent's scores you played in the tournament without counting the lowest score. So, for example, let's go back to the standings. We have Mörkö with Boholskat 1 at 58. Mörkö's opponents were Dujika, Jani, Le, Tugi, Avigik and Gunter. And respectively, Dujika 9 points in the standings, Yanni with the lowest score so far with 6, so Yanni is not counted. Then 12 points for Le, 13 points for Tugi, 12 points for Avigik and 12 points for Gunter. It sums to 58 points. This is how it works. So the stronger opponents you play in the tournament, then yeah, if you have the same number of points, you are higher. This is how the Swiss tournament work, and yeah, it's I think I have explained it in an understandable way. I hope so. Yeah, so Mörkö, our tournament winner, Tugi and Avigik are playing for the second place in the tournament. Second place get 24% of the prize pool, third gets 17. Yeah, 7% difference in the prize pool. So yeah, something to fight for, of course, to get a good ELO score and so on. So yeah, still something to fight. Avigik and Tugi will probably play on Tuesday. I still need to. This match still needs to be scheduled, but yeah, we'll make it. The one match which is sure is Rurchak versus Dujika. So currently 10th and 11th in the standings. They're playing on Monday at 19 UTC. Mars and Yanni can be played on Monday at 12 UT. No, 20 UTC, so 1 hour later. I need to schedule my match against Fire Dogs. Only Duży we have Duży and Rurchak with 50 and 47 Buchholz score. You have 55. So the opponents of Dujika for Anne, you also play. Yeah, so my match is not. It doesn't matter because both Dujika and you, Gunter, you played against myself. So the result of my match doesn't matter. Yes, so you might be safe in this top 4 spot. Because the tiebreaker who played Rurchak so far. Our Rurchak's opponent still. Rurchak play against Svidr. Svidr needs to play against Khan. Weisbrot already played the match. AV Geek is still playing. Yeah, but Khan was also an opponent of Svidr, and Svidr is playing against Khan, so this result of this match is not important because 3 points. Yeah, it will be distributed either way. So yeah, it looks, Gunter, that you are safe in spot number 4 and can't be overtaken by anyone. So yeah, well done, Gunter, in this tournament. You played both Mörkö and Tugi, and still was able to finish 4th. I think it's quite of impressive achievement. Yeah. So guys, let me check what we can do still. Yeah, let me come back to the cycle. This is This is how it go. No, this is all good. One more thing I wanted to show you. It's the elo rating, and it should update very quickly. And we have MÖRKÖ with 1988 currently. So MÖRKÖ, yeah, 12 points away from getting. Oh, and we had another contribution of $10. I assume it's fake MÖRKÖ. Paldas Cup, the preliminary rounds in January of 2026, and the main event, the 32-player brackets, starts. So someone called Marcus contributed to the prize pool. Someone called Marcus. So thank you very much, Marcus, for contributing to the prize pool. So Paldas Cup preliminary rounds in January, and Helvetin Kusitoista. Okay. So if Helvetin Kusitoista you're Marcus, then thank you very much for that. And yeah, and we have Paldas Cup preliminaries in January and the main event 32-player bracket starting from February of 2026. We still have the major events of Classic and League later this year. Merker, TUI and AV Geek can't play in those events because they are already qualified. So there is a chance for other players, like for example Shuichi, Gunter, Sam, Rurchak, Le, Yanni, Yelena, and the other players to get their spots. Maybe Joji will be back. Would be cool to see him playing and playing also then later in the Paldas Cup. We know that, yeah, the other players who were the top players of the Paldas of the past, like Mark from Germany and Adam MTS from Poland, they are currently not active. So yeah, but we have other players here. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it all goes, guys. It's all for today. Next matches will be played in the next days, and still PAL does a monthly May tournament. The registration for it is open, so if you wanna join, feel free. Feel free to join and yeah, test your skill in the PAL DAS settings. But for now, we need to find someone to raid. And who can we raid? Who is doing some Tetris stuff? There's classic Tetris, but why raiding classic Tetris? Oh, there is junior PB hunting, so why not trying to raid someone who's doing some good job in terms of getting a PB. So let's raid the junior, and yeah, thank you very much, guys, for watching today. We'll be back later with more PAL DAS action. Still one good match to be played, one for one of the top spots. TUI versus AV Geek. This will be probably on Tuesday. Stay tuned. Thank you very much, and bye bye.